Okay. Let me get myself situated over here. Okay. We are going to talk about this YouTube beef going on in the streets. Y'all know what it is. Okay. Today I went on Shaun Bradley's channel. I went on his channel first because it was a short one, and I was like, oh, well, let me see what Shaun's talking about. So I go on there. We all do that. We all look at everybody's channel. So it is what it is. So I go look at Shaun, and Shaun's like very concerned. And he's like, Susie, you really need to go on and let yourself be served, because what'd he say? Because you're out here looking, it's not a good look for you. That's what he said. It's not a good look for you. You need to go ahead and be concerned. Be served, because it's not a good look for you out here, sis. This is what he says to her. And so I'm concerned. I'm like, well, what happened? Like, he said, I'm just gonna make it short. And then he said he wanted to do a petition because Susie is out here looking real crazy, and he wants to do a petition so everybody can see how crazy she is when she goes on live. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is Susie doing now? So I go on VS channel, and it's a short one, and she is going off on somebody. And I'm like, what's this about? And she's going off. She's like going off and saying, yeah, leave my property, and just going off. So I'm watching it, trying to figure out what's going on. Like, this must be what he's talking about, her going crazy. So I listen to what she's saying, and apparently some random lady comes knocking on her door. Somebody that Shaun must have put her up to it. She's acting like she's a process server, because Shaun wants Susie to be served, and so she's knocking, and I guess she was kicking her door down. That's what Susie said. And by the time we saw it, there were cops out there, and trying to defuse the situation. Asked her, what are you doing on her property? This is trespassing. And she's like, oh, I'm looking for a job. That tells you right there that she's not certified, because that's not, you wouldn't say that. You would say, oh, I'm a process server and I'm doing my job. I need to serve her because this is my job, blah blah blah. She doesn't say that. She says that it's she's looking for a job. And the guy's like, well, you can't be knocking on people's doors and being pushy and kicking the door. And I guess this is what the cops are telling her. And then at first the cops were just like, this is what you do, da, da, da. And they were gonna let her go, I guess. And Susie's like, help I don't know this lady. And then they were like, okay, we got to get your information at this point, because she's concerned. She don't know you. You already said you're on some fraud shit right now, talking about looking for a job. So what's going on? So I guess the cops got her information, and Susie is going to file a complaint over the lady. But how would you guys feel if somebody from YouTube, you had a beef, and somebody from YouTube was literally stalking your home, trying to say they're going to serve you, and you kind of can't really go nowhere because nobody wants to be served. And then, if you're going to be served, you ain't going to make it easy for them. So you're kind of like stuck in your home. And then, so you're like, okay, I'm at home, I'm safe in my home. And then you got people who are actually physically trying to get in your home to serve you. How would you guys feel about that? Just curious. And they're like, oh, she's weak because she doesn't want to be, she won't open up the door. Who opens the door to anybody? I was just talking about this the other day. I don't open the door for nobody. I probably wouldn't even open the door for the Girl Scouts. That's just me. But yeah, it's like, who opens the door? And why should she? And you really, okay, so who's this lady? Is this lady just somebody that you thought that she was like, oh, I lived in an area, I might possibly be able to process this girl, so give me the paperwork. And Shaun's like, okay, it's worth a try, because I don't want to pay for somebody to come hunt this girl down. So yeah, I guess if you want to do it, then I'll pay you the money. So the lady does it, but she brought her baby. The baby was in the car while she was sitting there knocking on the door. Open up the door, open up the door. And the baby in the background crying, because anytime a baby hear their mama kind of freaking out, they're like, mama, what's going on? Baby in the background crying. And VS just called the police. I would have called the police too. Sure would have. I'd have. Y'all are this. Y'all play. You guys watch too much movie and stuff. This is real life. When people are in real where they think it's trouble, or even if they don't think it's trouble, all they gotta do is call the police, and you just be like, oh, I didn't know what to do, and then that person go get. Because if they're breaking the law, they're breaking the law. It's like, don't fall on your own sword. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna just do something real reckless, and then you gonna end up getting in trouble. You'll be the one that get in trouble by doing something real reckless like this. This is dumb. Now the lady who has a child, now Susie's gonna I don't know what she's gonna do. File a complaint over her. Did that lady with the child need those? Did she need those troubles? But I mean, she did it. She's dumb enough to do it. Man, wow, the Kane got them women gassed. Oh man, these women don't do anything for him. Man, I sit and watch this stuff and I laugh, and but this is wrong. This is the second time this girl had somebody took a picture of her while she was at the thrift store or something, and now they're knocking on her door. And these are just YouTube people. These are not certified people to process or. Can anybody be a processor? You just say, okay, I'll do it, and then I'll, at any means necessary, I'm gonna get her to open up the door. I didn't know it was like that. I thought there was a protocol to it. Some kind of protocol. I didn't know you could just do that. Like, maybe you can. I don't know. What you think? What you think? I think I would have been scared too if somebody was knocking on my door and I knew there were people, because everybody's like, oh, we're gonna kick her ass, and she is on the line talking about, here I am, come do it, and somebody literally was knocking on her door trying to go, oh my god, somebody was literally knocking on her door with her baby in the car. But you know what, VS got some heat, and she had said it. She said, I got some heat, and a good thing I didn't, I hope my hair ain't all crazy. She said, a good thing that I didn't go and go get my heat, because she can carry, and she's at home. She can carry, she's licensed to carry, and she's at home. She could have opened up that door and played stupid and let that girl come in there, and then she could have did something and been like, oh, she was intruding, she's in my home. I mean, there's so many different ways. That girl, it wasn't smart at all. Like, girl, I don't get it. I don't get how she could let Shaun put her in a predicament like that. That could have went left. Did we just hear about somebody getting murdered in someone's house, where he was going home and somebody murdered him? Man, It's cold out here. You guys are doing too much. If you guys are gonna do what you do it, but don't try to get each other in trouble. Don't do that. Don't get each other. It's not that serious. It's like you guys are saying what you're saying, and I don't know who said what or what they did, but is it worth it to get caught up in this kind of a drama where people are knocking on people's doors? And then he's like, oh, she's acting crazy. Wouldn't you act kind of crazy if somebody was knocking on your door and you found out it wasn't even a real legit processor? You just knew in your gut that this was not right. And what was the lady gonna do? Just gonna have her open up the door, and then she was gonna take her picture and give her the thing? I don't know if it works like that. I don't know. I do know that this wasn't cool at all. I didn't like this. When I heard that, because at first I'm like concerned, like what? She going crazy? They're gonna do a petition over her because she's acting the nuts on the live, and then you find out what it really was. But that's going nuts because you don't want nobody. You want to be safe in your own where you live. We all want to be safer where we live. I mean, we do what we do, but when we get in our homes, we want to be safe. That's something for everybody. That's not just one person. And the law got to handle that, because it's the law. When people are in their own space, where they live, you can't just go knocking on the door and banging on the door, trying to kick the door down to get to do what you got to do with them. I mean, am I crazy? So anyway, I don't know what you think. I don't know. Man, this is getting crazy. This is more and more layers of nutso. Shaun wants to serve her. They want to go to court. I don't even know. I guess it's because of the John Gacy thing, and she don't want to be served, or if she is being served, she want to be served properly, like normal. Meet me at the store, or and that's what they do. They hide in the bushes, and then when you pop out, then they be like, here, you're served, and then they give you, or they make you sign something, and then you're served. That's a weird process, though. You can't really go to court with anybody until they go through that. That's weird. If that's the case, I would dodge stuff all the time to keep people from serving me. If I could, if that's all you had to do is just avoid women with babies, and then you don't get served. Really? Avoid women with babies in the car that are trying to kick your door in to get inside your house. Man, this is crazy. So yeah, he's trying to get a petition because he said that she's crazy every time she acts crazy on the internet. I think this time, I don't know about all the time, but this time she was in her right to be acting freaking crazy. She was in her right. Until everybody on YouTube gets that knock on the door from random YouTube people, and that's the norm, because I don't think that's the norm. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's the norm. But until that's like the norm, yeah, you're gonna be crazy, because you don't know these people out here. You don't know these people. And that lady didn't know VS. You go to her house on her turf. Wasn't smart, sis. And your baby's in the car. She lucky that VS didn't snatch her up and like do a maul on her. I haven't seen that movie yet. I can't wait to see it though. It looked pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I think she ended up putting these kids in the basement or something. I don't know. But anyway, all kinds of weird shit could have happened. Yeah, BS could have had a snake, a big dog. It's just too dangerous. It's just too dangerous to do this stuff. I get it. You knew where she lived. She might have lived close to you, and you just like, you know what? I think I can handle it. I'm gonna go and serve her on the way to the daycare. And then you go to the, thinking it was gonna be simple, and now you got a case because you trespassing. And you're not just trespassing, you're doing it in an aggressively way. I don't know what you think. Oh man, I guess this happened yesterday. Or maybe it happened this morning. It might have happened this morning because this is back east. Yeah. But anyway, I just please like and share and subscribe, because now yeah, I gotta tell it. I gotta tell like I see it. Like I said, I got no dog in any of these fights. I'm just telling you from my auntie's point of view. This shit ain't cool. This shit is not cool. It is not that serious. Y'all gonna catch a case, a real case. Now all this back and forth with all this he say, she say, all that stuff, this ain't nothing compared to a real case. Something really bad can happen. And Shaun, you should never put nobody up to doing no silly shit like this. I'm sorry. I expect more from you because you're supposed to be more mature than this. No, it's not a good look for you. It's not a good look for you to put that lady, jeopardize that lady with that baby. And I know you probably said, well, she do what she do, then that's on her and she's stupid. But she did it for you. And just because you got loyalty people that, a flock, don't use your flock for bad. Use your flock for good. Don't get them caught up. That lady got a baby. She don't need to be caught up in no dumb stuff with VS. I don't know who that lady is, but of all people, men always get women fucked up in some old crazy shit. They've been going. Most of the women that go in the penitentiary, they go in penitentiary because of some dude got them doing something dumb shit. All the time. You ask the ladies, why are you here in the penitentiary? And it's all because of something dumb some dude told her to do. The loyalty of women, man. Their loyalty is much stronger than the loyalty for the man. Men don't have that kind of loyalty like a woman have for women. And you gotta do when you have loyal women, you gotta try to do for good. Don't put them in no trick bag. It ain't even that serious. Whatever she has said to you, ain't nobody taking none of that. I'm not taking none of that stuff serious. Nobody got hurt. I don't know. What did she say? Something about his kid. But anyway, I just don't see it to be this serious to put someone in harm's way. Like, what if VS had a man over there, and the man, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. There's just so many different ways this could have went wrong. I'm so glad it didn't go left. I mean, they wouldn't call the police, and the police got, took care of it, but it could have got really bad. You guys, please don't do this no more. Let's not do this. Nobody wants to see this shit happen. Roast and gag, okay? Roast and gag. Like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend. Thank y'all.